Hello everyone, Amanda here, and welcome to Words of Wisdom Wednesdays. So before I start talking about this topic, if I start crying, I'm just letting you know this may happen, and if you're not one to see tears or emotions, this probably isn't the video for you. So I'm just letting you know that right now. Okay, so excuse me. Over break, my son had one of his episodes, and it's actually been quite a long time since that's happened, and I'm not going to go into details about what happened, but it happened. And of course, I have said in the past, if you have followed any of this content, that he always takes his anger out on me, and this time was no exception. And I don't necessarily agree with this, but I understand. But he has this strong feeling of not wanting me around. And a lot of it is because, one, our communication isn't that great. I don't always understand what he's saying. Sometimes he doesn't understand what I'm saying. And there's miscommunication. And that's what happened over vacation. It was miscommunication. And he misunderstood what I was saying. And that's one part. Another part is I am his mother. So I treat him like I am his mother, and he is my 15-year-old son. I don't treat him like he's 5. I treat him like he's 15. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that I treat him. Let me rephrase. He doesn't like that I don't treat him as though we are best friends. Because, as I've said before, to me, it's important that when you're raising children, that they know that they can always come to you and talk to you about things when you're raising them, right? But you are first and foremost their parent. You need to get them to a place so they can have all the tools and all of that stuff in their back pocket, so when they go out into the world, hopefully they flourish and fly and, do the best that they can. And that's up to them, right? That's just how I see it. A lot of people have different opinions on parenting. This is just my opinion. And the friendship of it comes later, once he is an adult, once he gets out into the world and all that, then that our relationship will change. But until then, it's a different dynamic. And he doesn't like that I have rules, that I hold him accountable for his actions, that there are consequences, things like that, which in the world, that would happen anyway. And I've had these conversations with him before, but he refuses to acknowledge that he has said these things. He has said that he prefers my mother because he can get away with a lot more with her, which is true. I've seen it. She doesn't. I had this conversation with her, and you should have seen the look on her face. She looked like she was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, she looks so confused. And it's like, you do it every day. How are you confused? I don't know. But I brought this up to her, and I said, he has told me this more than once. You know, that I can do more with Nana. She doesn't have rules. She doesn't have boundaries. I can get away with stuff with her, but not with you. And I brought that up to her. And so she decided, well, let me bring it up to him right now. And of course, he flat out denied it. Like, what's it? Yeah, of course I said that, Nana. Like, what? So I don't think she believes me that he said that. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. I didn't get that feeling from her. And he flat out lied about it. Just, no, I never said that. I never said that. Okay, sure. So we had a meeting with his case manager on Monday, and we discussed some things. Part of it was communication, part of it was what he wants from me, which is a break from me, aka not having a parent around so he can just do whatever he wants to do. But that's not how he put it. He basically, I just need a break from you. I just need you to go away so I can have a break from you. But he wouldn't say why. But when I said, it's because of this, right? You know, and then he would do his normal physical behavior that he does when it's yes, but he doesn't want to verbally say, yes, that's what it is. And although me, my case manager, and my mother said that we don't think that, from our point of view, that it's the decision we would want to make, we still want to consider his feelings and what would be best for him too, because it's not just about me, it's not just about my mother, it's also about him. So I'm starting to tear up, so I'm warning you. So we decided, we had a conversation, and he said what he wanted, and it's not a permanent thing. It's just he needs space from me for whatever reasons, and I agreed to that because I'm looking at it in the long term of, this is just a moment in time, and right now he needs a break from me, because in the long term this will help him, however that is going to help him. And sometimes as a parent, you have to do things that hurt you so much that you don't want to do, but you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for your child. And that is the message of the wisdom part of this, is that when you have children, every choice you make, almost every choice, but pretty much every choice you make, is about your children. And sometimes those choices hurt. Like when he had to go to the hospital and I had to leave him there. That hurt so much. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to go through that. But it had to be done. And I had also prayed. And I asked God to tell me somehow, to show me or tell me what I need to do to help my son, to help my family. I should have brought tissues. Sorry. And I got my answer. It wasn't the one I wanted to hear. But I did hear the message that I needed to hear. So after I get a couple things situated, I'm going to give him the space that he asked for, that we worked out with it, talking with his case manager and having that conversation. It's not for a long time, but it is what it is, and it just hurts a lot. I love him so much. But sometimes you have to make tough choices, and you have to always put your children first, even if it hurts you. That's the lesson here. I'm sure that everything will work out however it's supposed to work out. But right now, this is where I'm at with this particular situation. So, I'm gonna go now because I'm just gonna keep crying. I hope this was helpful in some way. And if you're in a similar situation, you're not alone. Thank you all for watching. I'll let you know how things go. Bye, guys.